Here with the man, Jack Dreyer. First of all, congratulations. The roster, just kind of making that dream come true. Just kind of what are your thoughts here? And you see this when we're here and everything's accomplished to be on that roster, man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, my thing is, don't focus on the things you can't control, and that's one of those things. But to get called into Doc's office yesterday and kind of have a meeting about how they were going to put me on the roster, it was a really special moment.
Yeah, and just you've anticipated that moment pretty much your whole life. You put in so much work to get there. Just kind of what was going through your mind? Who's kind of the first person you thought of too?
I mean, first people you think of is your family for sure, and they're the first that I called as well. So, yeah, like you said, it's been hours and hours of work over years and years, and so to finally have a dream come true, especially in Tokyo, on opening day, it's really special.
Yeah, just talk about Tokyo. I mean, the experience being here, 45,000 fans tonight to see the first game in Tokyo in a long time. Shohei Ohtani, all the hype around this matchup, just kind of what goes through your mind and thinking, do you have a sense of how special and historic this game is?
I mean, it's really hard for it to sink in, honestly. We've been here for several days now, and every morning we get to go and experience Tokyo, different aspects of it, which have just been unbelievable. And then to come see the fans show up here and just root for both teams and be excellent is just one of the greatest experiences ever.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to get your thoughts on the cheering section. Do you hear that? Do you think maybe the Dodgers should have that in the right field, left field pavilion? I mean, what are your thoughts on that and the passion that these Japanese fans have?
I mean, the passion, no question, is absolutely there. I think there's one element that is also there, and that's, kind of a respectful element. So even though they are passionate, they kind of play it the right way, and so they do an excellent job with that. And so, the fans for both of the teams that we played have been unbelievable. So hopefully we get crowds like that tonight as well.
Yeah, you definitely will. And the dinner, I have to ask you, what was the best thing you ate? Are you an adventurous eater? Just kind of what stands out from that experience? Looks like you guys had a lot of fun.
It was a great time. Being from Iowa, we're pretty landlocked, so don't have a lot of experience with sushi. But I told myself I was going to be very adventurous, try every single thing. And so our table tried everything together. Some was good, some was not so good, but overall it was an incredible experience.
Anything that was your favorite that kind of sticks out?
I mean, the tuna was the best.
Huge, man. It's massive.
Yeah, it's a very stock answer, but it was unbelievable.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at too.
Exactly.
Now you guys have hit the streets, so you've done a lot of stuff. Anything that stands out as far as the favorite thing you've done here in Tokyo so far?
I mean, so many things. There are so many things to do in Tokyo. I would need to stay here for a lot longer to kind of get a real feel for it. But we've visited temples, we've gone to fish markets, we've gone downtown to Shibuya, that kind of stuff. So I can't put a finger on which one was my favorite, but every experience has been perfect.
Yeah, Jack, it's gonna be a little bit kind of a nerdy question, but with you, there's been a lot of talk about the IVB, right? The induced vertical break, things like that. Just one, how much do you pay attention to advanced stats like that? And two, just kind of how you think you're able to get that number where it's at, where it's just so effective, you see so much movement on your pitches.
Right. I mean, I think there's an element of understanding why you have success, and that comes from how your pitches move. But at the end of the day, regardless of how your pitches move, you need to go out there and get outs. And so it's kind of that push and pull of what do I have on this day to be able to be successful, and that kind of thing. As far as what produces that for me, I just chalk it up to my dad teaching me from a young age how to throw. And
baseball gods.
Yeah, basically, if I made a bad throw, I would chase after it. So it forced me to stay behind the ball and be accurate with my throws, that kind of thing.
Awesome stuff. And also, just how do you think you can help this team this season? I mean, looking forward to kind of earning a role coming out of the bullpen. I think you're a name that by the end of the year, a lot of people are going to be talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. But, as I said, the mantra is just focus on what you can control. And so if the coaching staff and the front office feel that I can help them here, then that's what I'm going to do. And if not, then that's all right. And I'm just going to do whatever I can to keep getting better.
Great stuff. Last question I have for you. We know that you can do a Rubik's Cube. We know the art that you do. Do you have any other hidden talents that we need to know about, Mr. Jack Dreyer?
During spring training, I had to sing in front of the team, and so I chose Piano Man by Billy Joel, and so I played the harmonica while I was singing. So I guess I'll say that.
I love it. I actually have a harmonica in my pocket. No, I'm just playing with you. All right, Jack Dreyer, thank you so much. Hey, congrats on the roster. Congrats on being part of this team, and we're looking forward to a great year for you, man. Take it easy, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, you're the man, Jack.